Matt Mabee has the details. Matt?
Thanks, Gina. The zoo is actually an expansion of the Maritime Reptile Adventures, a business owned and operated by Mike McDonald. He says having his own zoo is the realization of a dream.
Well, I've always wanted the zoo. So basically for 10 years I've been working on it in my head, always wanted to open a zoo, own a zoo, work in a zoo. So it's kind of been a really long road to get to here.
Mike McDonald has been working with reptiles for 10 years. For the last 3 years, he and business partner Lindsay Gillis have been taking them to birthday parties and other events as part of Maritime Reptile Adventures. But they're excited about this building in Burnside becoming a permanent home for their animals.
They have a space where they can serve food, have cake, do presents. They'll get a tour of the zoo, a private reptile show, and all-day admission, so they can stay in the zoo as long as they want for the day.
The zoo will house alligators, pythons, tortoises, and chameleons. It'll cost $10 for adults and between $6 and $8 for children and seniors. The only problem now? Getting the building permits to make the changes they need for the zoo. While they wait, McDonald says they're spending $20,000 a month transporting and general care for the animals. HRM spokesperson Michael Thompson won't say why there's been a delay in granting the building permit.
Again, I couldn't speak to this case in particular, but if we were to do a site visit and there were deficiencies, for example, that would cause some delays in getting the permit issued.
Most animals that will be housed at the zoo will be rescued from other zoos or people who can no longer keep them. Like this alligator from Ontario, McDonald says it had been illegally owned and kept as a pet, and no zoos in the area had room for it.
So we were building a new facility. We said, yeah, we can take it. We made arrangements with the owner for us to go pick it up.
The Department of Natural Resources granted McDonald a special permit to keep the alligator since it's on a list of prohibited animals. Despite billing delays, McDonald hopes to have the zoo up and running to the public by January. Gina?
Thanks, Matt.